Walking Dead. Let me see. So far, what I've seen, Rick and the gang are playing Daryl and Rick, Daryl, uh, Abraham, and Jesus and Michonne are all headed to the Savior's place. They're going to take out the Saviors and the leader Negan. But little do they realize, as the comics go, Negan is a badass motherfucker. And he's not gonna fucking play. And he's got a foul mouth. Speaking of the language that's coming out of my mouth. And he's going to fucking wind up killing Glenn. Now, see, I predict, as I said before, Jesse was gonna die, as it what happened in the comics. That was just my theory because of the way the comics went. But Glenn's already signed to do a different show. So I don't know what they're going to do. And you've looked up that, what was that one series? I can't think of that guy that does his series, but he's cool as hell. But Glenn, no doubt, is going to get bashed in the fucking head with barbed wire. Because people have gotten killed from Negan before. And especially when they find out what happened to their men. Because Negan's men were blown to fucking bits. So I'm assuming Negan's going to find a way to get back. Going to warn Rick what's going to happen on this next episode. Or the episode after. Whichever. Shit's going to go down. They're going to think they're going to turn around and take this motherfucker out. And he's going to end up kicking them in the ass. Taking Michonne and whoever as captive. And I don't know, I don't remember seeing Glenn with them. So, because Glenn, last time I checked, Glenn was with Maggie. So, Glenn's still at Alexandria. But now Michonne's hooked up with Rick. And Carl's staying behind. So, Carl's going to protect the fort. And then they're going to go and take his fucking son if the comics go towards the show. But that was a badass fucking episode. If you like what you hear, subscribe, comment, tell me what you like, tell me what you want to. You tell me what you expect to happen in this next episode or the episode after. Because I'm like on pins and needles about this whole fucking shit. Because Rick's a badass, but Rick ain't badder than fucking Negan. Rick does get bad eventually in the comics series, but then again, I need to get my computer working so I can get my comics back on downloading and shit. But anyway, yeah, Negan is a bad motherfucker, and they don't want to try to cross him. Because he's got some motherfucking dudes, but him himself, he's a badass. And when they find out what Rick's men, Daryl, Abraham, and Sasha did, yeah, he ain't gonna like when he sees Daryl. Daryl's a badass in himself, but he's no match for fucking Negan, sorry. And Jeffrey Dean Morgan, I hope he does a great job. I know he's going to do a great job because he was in Supernatural as the Winchester father, John Winchester. He's a bad motherfucker. I wish they'd bring him back in Supernatural too. The shows I like are, not to get off Walking Dead, but are Walking Dead, Supernatural, Arrow, and trying to think. Originals. I don't like Vampire Diaries too much because I don't like all that campy shit. The originals I like because, it's the history behind where they came from and all that. And there's some badass fucking vampires, especially Klaus. I thought Klaus was gonna be like one of these little motherfuckers that's go bend over and get fucked in his ass and shit, and then they're gonna shove a stake up his ass. Well, nah, they didn't do that shit. Instead, uh, Klaus came back and shit and started kicking people's ass. And especially, I want to know what's going on with him. I mean, well, that's going to be going on to a different. Okay, the series that I'm gonna do is gonna be on pretty much, pretty much Saturdays and Sundays. Actually, no, Mondays and Fridays are gonna be when I do my series, or Fridays and Thursdays. Is that fine with you? Let me know. Hit me up. Comment, subscribe, like. Tell me what you like. Let me know how you feel about what's going on. Peace. Johnny Blaze out.